other news, it seems that there was a string of robberies that they are linking to the same uh, robbery crew or whatever you want to call them. But like about five different incidents occurred on the early morning of April 25th, and several people were reportedly pistol whipped and robbed of their belongings. So this has been like an ongoing thing, but the fact of the matter is that since all of these kind of happen in the downtown area of Chicago, like it has been something that people are talking about, like more than the other ones, I guess. But just really seeing, you know, that this has kind of been a trend because this is something that we've reported on before. But as I stated in the other videos, like what is the underlying issue that is probably commonly recurring in all of these scenarios, whether it's, however many, masked men, come into wherever and basically like robbing people. Like, why are they doing this? Like, what is the root cause of this? Is it because of a lack of opportunity or a lack of like, jobs and investment in their communities? Or is it, just because they're doing it, for clout or just, you know, like for fun, Like that's the reality of it. Like you really have to come down to the root cause of it. And not to say that those are the only two, but the reality is it is a problem that needs to be addressed, and with summer around the corner, uh, I don't really see uh, this trend like stopping. So yeah, having a lot of police working on various beats and such will potentially help, but the reality is, they can't be out there all the time, and uh, a lot of crime isn't necessarily deterred just because a cop or something is present. So, like, it's kind of in a different time. Like I said, just dealing with, various officers getting killed and robbed and stuff like that. Like, you know, when I was coming up, that wasn't something that people like did. So just saying, like you have to think about the mind state of somebody that would like rob like a police officer like for their gun to sell it. Like you have to think about stuff like that. So yeah, man. But as I said, you have to get to the root cause of these problems. But that may not be something that they want to do. But here at Chicago Detox, this is something that you know the communities that many of my peers and clients and friends come from are like plagued by these issues. So yeah, at some point we all need to come together to stop this. Like it's not just about some people, robbing some people overnight, like, oh, we hit some licks, we came up, whatever. It's more about the community and the underlying issue because these are somebody's kids. like at the end of the day, you know. So at some point, it has to be some form of accountability, and it has to be some form of like plan, like some type of community plan, you know, like seriously, because I don't really see the problem getting any better. And it's not like people are really focused on that, you know. So yeah, I really would like to address the root issues, and you know, really, if anyone is interested in, you know, coming on the show, contributing, you know, helping with anything that could kind of help us detox Chicago and make it a better city for us all, we would appreciate it. So yeah, just really think about what's the underlying root cause of majority of the problems and the issues that you see plaguing our city, and what can be done to address them. Like, you know, and not necessarily saying just throw money at the problem, you know, like what is the real cause? And yeah, how can we bring some type of change and have the impact that'll, you know, affect generations? We could do it. We just need all of us. It takes a village. Real talk.